Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am going to do something with pieces from one of my scrap packs. If you don't have scraps, go check out my scrap packs. They're on eBay. I will have a link in the description of this video that will take you directly to all my scrap packs. I have other things in my store too, but I want you to see the scrap packs because I like to do scrappy things and I want you to be ready for when I do things that you can do them too. They come in handy for my mystery quilt block series also. I'm using one of my classic scrap packs. That means the sizes are all different, and I like that because it's just, I don't know, I just think it's more fun. But I do have scrap packs that are mainly the same size, just not cut with precision. Some will say 10 by 8, some might be 8 by 5. I even have half cakes, which is layer cakes cut in half, so you can get a big variety, but without having to, pay for 10-inch squares. So you can go check those out too. I'm not sure if I have any right now. I think I might. Okay, I'm going to make a 9-patch quilt block. This is going to be very simple. I'm just trying to find other ways to use these. And since I am limited on pieces because I used a bunch before, and I'm going to have the same print multiple times in one block. Imagine that. Me who always tries to have nothing repeating. But there's a time where duplicate prints in one block is cool. Okay, so we're going to do it. Whatever you have for fabric, if you have one of my scrap packs or you just have scraps, we're going to need 27 5 by 2 bricks. So out of a piece like this is a little over 5. I'm going to trim it to 5 wide, and then I'm going to cut 2, 2, 2. So I'll be able to get 3 out of this one. 3 out of all of these. On this side, I'll be able to get 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. And that's going to give me my 27. So let me cut, and I'll be right back. I am not being fussy at all with these. I'm trying to see how you can see everything here. I just set them up 9 blocks. These are horizontal as I'm seeing them. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, whoops, horizontal. My goodness, well, I could have always turned it after the fact, so let's see. Maybe this way? I don't know. I don't care. So yeah, they look rectangular. That's because we're going to have seam allowances here. They're 5 wide, 2, 4, 6, because these are each 2 inches, but we're going to lose a ½ inch there, ½ inch there, so that's going to shrink it to 5. Don't worry if you're not exactly at 5. You can trim to whatever you need to trim to after. So I'm just going to sew all these together. This is what I have so far. I just turned on my iron. I haven't pressed these yet. I'm going to press them, and then, there's not too many in a row. I think I'll just sew 3 together, 3 together, 3 together. I did want to mention, be careful if you have any directional prints. I don't really have anything there that worries me. Also, when you have scraps, you could just cut a bunch of pieces that are 5 by 2. If you have scraps that will work for that, and just keep them in a little box, and every now and then sew 3 together, and then you'll have a whole bunch of 5-inch squares, 5-inch-ish, that you can use. Now, see, they're supposed to fit, but, my seam allowances can tend to be a little bit generous. I don't even think I'm going to trim them. I think I'm just going to press them and eyeball and sew. And then, why is this so wonky? Oh yeah, I'd probably have to go back and, well, I don't know. It's wonky. I'm leaving it wonky. I am going to probably just press and sew, eyeball it. And then maybe I'll straighten out each row, and then I'll put them together. And then I'll just trim around the whole outside. Now, I would like this better if it was no duplicates at all in one block. But again, it's okay. It's okay. I think my iron's hot. I'm going to press these, sew them together, and I'll be right back. This is really cool. Now, I might have turned a few things around, and I know I'm going to get shit for this. I purposely put this in the center because there's no other piece like this anywhere, but it's crooked. It's quite wonky. You can see it. I don't know, how I'm showing it to you, but it's wonky, and it stands out because it's black, and it's next to two very light things. Like this might be wonky, but it doesn't show as much. But you know what? I don't care. This is quite colorful. I don't know. It ended up being like a lot of red, white, and blue. I guess that's just, I don't know. I see it that way. There's quite a bit of red and pink. But I really like it very much. And I'm just going to hang on to it because I may need it in some other project or whatever. And I did not trim anything except the outer edge. I see a little bit of pinked edges right there. Yeah, so I didn't trim anything, and that's going to be folded back, and that'll be cool. Nothing at all. So if I would have trimmed, I probably could have gotten that to be straight, but this was really quick, and sometimes you just want to get the job done, right? You don't have to stop and take all the steps that, some will consider it necessary. It all depends what you're going for. I love wonky anything, so it's easy for me to just slap things together and be happy with it. But I'm surprised at how much I actually like this. So it ended up measuring 13 inches. No, actually you probably could easily trim to 13 inches. I stretched it out to 13 and a half, but you can tell that didn't get trimmed. So I was really pushing, trying to get it as big as possible. But you should be able to get a 13-inch block out of that. So I hope that you enjoyed it. It's very simple, but it's so busy that I really like it. I need busy stuff. Please subscribe. Go check out the scrap packs. Just go look at them. I still have one, I think, with 200 pieces, and I think the smallest I might have right now is 50 pieces. So go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with more soon. Bye.